Welcome to the Southern View. I'm Brian Bechtel. We got Johnny Sin, a.k.a. Big Daddy, Jim, a.k.a. Jim. And Jessica is actually here.
Yeah.
Whoa! Like I said, she's breaking records. And we have our beverages ready to go.
Too bad it's not yours with your label right here, so we can help you make $1 million.
That's it.
Remember, the White House watches.
All right, well, we're going to move right along. I want to talk about something sexual. Jim, you got something?
I've always got something sexual.
I did not ask Jim for something sexual.
Yes,
For the record. I don't care what that sounded or looked like.
That's why they think you're gay.
Ah, damn.
And the sequins don't.
Yeah, the sequence don't help.
Johnny, got something sexual, Jim, for him.
Let's talk about some things.
All right. A reverend is accused of firing old biddies for big titties.
Oh.
We all know it's hard to get students these days to pay attention in class, so Reverend William Brooks decided the best way to get the eyes focused on the teacher is to replace them with big-breasted teachers.
Hey, it works for me.
Yeah, so Brooks, the headmaster at St. Mark's Episcopal School in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, is accused of trying to fire all his old female teachers and replacing them with buxom ones, according to a letter to the school from U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The EEOC claims the good reverend had intentions to replace all the older women with young women with big boobs. That would make me pay more attention.
Exactly.
Not me. I'm back in when I was growing up, there was a saying, more than a mouthful of waste. You remember that? Now they say more than a faceful of waste. Or do a little motorboat and everything. I'm not all about that.
So Jessica, what do you think about it?
Next, they're going to be hiring nuns with huge butts to make them pay attention more. I think that's the dumbest shit ever. I mean, I think that they're being sexual because they want to.
Well, this is an Episcopal school, so there's no nuns.
Okay. I'm gonna tell
it's
you.
a what school?
Episcopal.
What the
It's
hell?
a Protestant, it's not Catholic.
It's the Church of England.
They don't have nuns.
Okay.
What? So they're just
You're just
ladies.
You
released.
can wear whatever you want.
Okay, well, it's still stupid.
It is stupid. You shouldn't base anything on sex.
Because they're children.
Right.
That's showing children that they should pay more attention to the chick that has.
I realize how
bigger...
stupid what I said after I said it.
I mean, every man in the world goes
You
to
shouldn't
work
base
and
anything
gets a
on
paycheck
sex.
so that he can get sex.
Yeah, well,
People
listen.
base their everything on that.
Yes, thank you.
Not
just
everybody
guys.
does.
But children should not. So that is wrong, and that should get thrown out, and you're breaking stuff.
Alright, that's the next bottle going to go over somebody's head. Regardless, what I'm saying is, you should not, big titties, little titties, big asses, little asses, it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. If you're smart and intelligent, you should be able to hold their attention. I know I can get up in front of the classroom and hold everybody's attention, and I don't have big boobs. I wouldn't even have a heart on and I could do it. Let me tell you. Because you talk, you use inflection, you create energy with your voice, you do activities. You can keep young adolescents, or what's the age of that school? But what I'm saying is, you can keep people's attention without having
Probably
full
middle
big
school.
boobs in there or fine bodies. You can keep their attention. You pop a joke off here and there. You relate to your students.
I feel
No
like
matter what age group they
that's
are.
setting the students up to pay more attention to
Things they should.
things they should have.
I would look up to the front of the class
Like
a lot more
titties.
often than I would if there's titties up there in a short skirt. I'm gonna listen to a lot more that's what's said. Otherwise, I might be sleeping on my desk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
and I
shouldn't
would
do
walk
that.
around and light that firecracker and throw it underneath your desk, and everybody sees it that there but you, and you're gonna shit a brick.
I
when it
had
goes
one
off.
teacher that had a spray bottle walk around. I loved that. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. You don't
that.
it don't need to be sexual. You don't have to have big boobs or anything. I'm not a big boob person. I like the boobs to match the body.
You're right. You're not a big boob person.
I'm not, but to match the body, it's more seductive. The most beautiful thing ever made is the female body. And some people, some of these women just want to mark it all up all the time.
Like me.
And I wasn't going to call you out, Jessica, but yeah, that's pretty damn stupid.
It's like taking the Mona Lisa, giving a child a box of crayons
Making
and
her
saying,
look bad.
improve on it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jesus
no
Christ.
child looks like they've drawn on me. It's adult drawings.
It's a metaphor.
But it's still,
adult drawings.
Okay, but she draws on her children. What's up with that?
as for fun, not for
So
serious.
you don't let your kids draw on you,
No.
but you draw on them. Is that fair?
Yep.
Well, she's got to train them to want tattoos.
Oh my God! I'm gonna counter that trend. Jim, let's move to something else. My blood pressure is getting pretty high.
Oh,
here.
well, this one should really lower your blood pressure.
all right.
He's
Johnny,
talking
what do you think about that?
He likes it.
Okay, Jim, let's move right.
He wants big titties up in front of class.
The tattooed big titties.
Oh, damn. No, you
Or
don't.
tattoos up big
I like
titties.
tattoos.
All right, in Mexico City, led by Michael Jackson impersonator in sunglasses, a sequined black jacket, and white gloves, dozens of this singer's Mexican fans are practicing the steps to Thriller video to attempt a new world record. They're going to try to get 10,000 or more people to dance on August 29th, which is Jackson's 51st birthday, to the theme of Thriller so they can get Guinness's Book of World Records and honor this man's hero.
Oh my God! Yes, he.
We have the
Jim.
same birth month as him, Dad. We're fans.
And you got sequins on.
Yeah.
You were wearing.
Oh,
you were
I found
wearing
your
the-
glove. It's down
You
here.
were wearing the other glove.
Y'all just shut the fuck up right there. Let me tell you, everything to do with Michael Jackson, way Oprah Winfrey threw him underneath the bus, just ought to be canceled. Just ought to be canceled. You can't promote anything that he's ever done or
He
the
fucked it
unpublished
up.
stuff. He did. He screwed
messed
it
it
up.
up.
I
He
mean,
should get thrown out.
once you start molesting children, you are on my enemies list forever, and I am going to destroy you.
I mean, he's dead. You don't really gotta do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's gone already. But I'm coming after you, the ones that are living. You know who the fuck you are. All right, come on.
I thought that would calm you down.
It did.
Do you want to change your jacket now?
He didn't wear shit like this. Go ahead.
Well, I'd have to wonder
Okay.
how someone would react to this. This is in Warsaw. A Polish man got the shock of his life when he visited a brothel and spotted his wife among the establishment's
damn!
He was like, that's how you make
Damn.
so much money.
Polish tabloid Super Express said the woman had been making extra money on the side while telling her husband she worked in a nearby store in a nearby town. I was dumbfounded. I thought I was dreaming, the husband told the newspaper on Wednesday. The couple, married for 14 years, are now divorcing.
That's why they were like, what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Didn't we cover this in one episode?
No.
Back in the 80s, I was watching the news and they was explaining why these beautiful women, these pretty girls, wear beepers. You know, and when they's telling them, you know, because they're who they are. They're prostitutes, and when they get a trick, the beeper goes off, and they go meet them.
Or cell phones weren't invented.
No, it weren't. And about that time when they was telling them, my girlfriend's beeper went off. Oh!
Well, those are the self-employed hookers. These are the corporate ones that, you know, go in the brick and
I
mortar
think it's the same concept. You know, you find that you got a girlfriend that wears a beeper, you think she's got a great job, and then it comes on the news why they wear them, and then it goes off as they're telling me.
Yeah, I've done my research on that stuff, and it's only legal in like Nevada and stuff like
right,
that. So
right.
We'll
That's
have
only
to go
state.
to Las Vegas or something to check that out.
I'm sorry, but if you got to pay for it, then there's something
Then
wrong.
it better be damn good.
No, it's
You
wrong.
only know that after you
It's-
pay for it.
It's totally wrong.
You can take a gamble.
I believe in these.
Only in Nevada. Las
Hey.
Vegas.
Oh, that's funny.
I do not sell yourself. Do not sell sex. It should be love. Love is free. I was raised in the 60s and 70s.
Okay.
No. You can sell a fantasy, but
You like
no.
strip clubs?
Or phone sex or virtual stuff, but no. Physically, I'm against prostitution. I don't care if it's the oldest book in the trade. I mean, oldest trade in the book. Man, he's got some shit that's pissing me off over here.
But what if it was offered to you a lot of money for an older woman?
It has been,
And
Jessica,
you
in the
would,
past.
and
You
come
just,
on,
Why do you
No,
think
I
he can
would
afford
not.
chickens?
Well, I was done told many
Dropped
times.
to get the attention from him.
Yes.
He's like, y'all, I am available. Look at my shiny jacket.
And not just you ladies, but you gentlemen as well.
Uh,
I don't know about that one.
We'll be
Liberace
right
has-
back.
That's your
Well,
thing.
you said Liberace.
Oh.
So
Y'all
Liberace was gay
Yeah, Liberace was gay.
and dressed like this.
I wasn't even talking about the sexual orientation. Okay.
Were you the one
What
that
is
wanted
this?
to bring
Fuck
up
with the
sexual
host
stuff?
night tonight? Jeez. I'm celebrating the opening of America.
The
Only
opening of
20,
your...
only 25% because I'm wearing jeans. All right, let's go. Jim, what you got next? Something unsexually oriented.
I appreciate you.
Okay, this one is unsexual. Cosmetic surgeon powers his 4x4 with his patient's excess flab. If you're keen to establish your green credentials, you can install solar panels or stick a wind turbine on your roof, or you can become a patient of Dr. Alan Brittner. The leading Beverly Hills cosmetic surgeon claims that he's saving the planet by using the fat removed from his clients in liposuction operations to power his 4x4. According to Dr. Britton, his patients are more than happy to be involved in this extraordinary economic-friendly scheme.
And that's legal?
Well, you can make diesel out of fat from fryers or like KFC or anything like that. So fat's fat.
It's legal if you ask them because they're more than willing, he said.
Well, it's never been done before, so that nobody ever thought about it to make a law against it.
So there you go. Hey, all you
Next
fat
you
women,
know,
you want a
fat
tummy tuck, go help the environment.
Help save the planet.
Yeah. You can give me a ride down the street. I'll use your...
It
stuff.
gives new meaning to the term "no ass, no gas."
There you go.
I
heard
said
that
tummy
all
tuck.
the
I
time.
didn't say that.
Well, this is
You got 5 of gas? No, I got about 15
exactly.
Even a squirrel finds a nut every now. Like, geez, that's a good one.
Oh gosh.
Alright.
Let's move along.
Haul ass, yeah. Take that fat out of your ass and put it in my tank.
All right. Let me tell you what I really like, and I've been trying to tell people. I caught slack. It's in the episode, I think episode 2 or 3, that I caught slack saying there's a good thing's going to come out of this China plague. And it is. You know what it is?
What?
It's going to make America great again.
Stop!
It was great before.
It was great before.
What was wrong with
It's
it?
going to bring...
Now the China plague made it better?
Yes, it's going to bring all these manufacturing jobs back to the United States. We're
Okay.
not going to be dependent on other countries.
You want us to be
Pharmaceutical.
energy independent.
I mean,
I wasn't thinking about
we
that.
are thinking, we're, this caught us with our pants down. I mean, the shelves were bared and everything. We're going to be ready next time, and we're not going to be dependent on any country. Let's move a groove right along, all you D cups out there. No. Jim's got a few other things. Hey, let's go over.
What are you, a priest?
I want you to subscribe, and be a part of our Let's Make the Press Honest Again. I really thought I was going to forget that.
Hashtag
But
make
it's-
the press on.
Yeah, that is going to be a big movement. We're going to start it tonight. And then when you see the show and it's already started, you're going to be like, holy shit, those guys are smart. That's a Southern view.
Is that what they're going to think, Brian? You sure?
They already think that, man.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody think it's a comedy show. What? We're serial.
Look at you.
What?
just don't work anymore. It's not right to open a can of whip ass on the children. So when they beat you at video games and don't know when to stop celebrating, pick up that jar of booty whip at your grocery stores today.
Yeah, because they might jump up and go, I whip your booty.
Booty whip.
We're trying to get that titty cheese next. That is the next goal.
Breast. The breast
We'll have to
cheese
have a
ever.
Titty cheese.
On next episode, we'll have to have a tray of it. Some crackers.
We got
and
some
wine.
work to do before the next episode. We can start the movement, get the breast cheese ever, and
I want her name to be written out too, so I can say it every time I take
oh God.
No problem.
Let's just move right along. Tim, you got something else, don't you?
Well, you know, all these people that, they're on the side of the road in the wheelchair, got somebody pushing them, and, you know, you want to pull over and give them some money. And
What?
these
Oh.
homeless people that act like homeless.
No, I've
Well,
I've
a lot
been
of
there.
people do.
I mean, yeah, but they do
You've been
it.
there. You've been homeless, or you've been hooked up with a homeless man with no legs and their mom.
Yeah, actually, randomly, I got hitchhiked with a guy that had no legs, and I was like, "How do you make money?" And he was like, "Watch this."
No, somebody
What?
else said, "Watch this."
But still, people make money that way.
And Jessica
Yeah.
called me up.
Well,
She goes,
these people
"Dad."
these people had legs.
I know.
No, that person really
This
did.
actually happened, and she called me up. She said, "Dad, you won't believe what they're trying to do here." I had to get her home.
What was she doing?
They wanted me to
What was he
beg
doing?
for
She needed a
with
ride
them.
home. So she hooked up.
Across the country. I was living in New Mexico.
So
I hitchhiked home with
Some-
a guy. with
somebody-
legs.
Wasn't a guy with
somebody
no
she
legs?
loved. No, her
Being
family
able to go
member
in?
came and picked her up.
With a guy with
With-
Lieutenant Dan.
That was panhandling. That was panhandling on their way back, and she didn't know it.
It was
She
so-
just went.
It was so
donate,
bad.
donate to Lieutenant Dan.
And she was like, "Man, I wish you would have brought the dog. We probably would have gotten." I said, "I'm out. Why do you do this? What makes
And
people
when
think that's
she
cool?"
called me and told me what the situation she was in, I
So
said,
please,
"Oh my God, no, you're not. No, she did not do that to you." She said, "Yeah, Dad." And she was crying. "I can't believe this happened." So hey,
I was embarrassed.
I
You don't do stuff like that.
no. I stepped up again.
Jesus, I'm
What?
sorry. Go ahead.
What you got, Jim?
That was just the throwback. It's horrible.
Yeah, it was.
All right, well, these people had legs. Police say a woman who begged from a wheelchair was caught running from a crime scene on foot in Monterrey, Mexico. Police spokeswoman, blah, 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 whatever, says 30-year-old Ana Victoria Perez fled on foot after she and her husband allegedly threw a stone through a front window of a furniture store. So when you want to feel sorry for some of these, now, I've seen this down here in Films Corner where there's a guy that'll be in a wheelchair one day and pushing this woman, and then the next day she'll be pushing him, and they sit over there at the exit of this fast food joint
Sorry, begging so
and
much.
look so sad, and all the people pull over there, give them food and money all day long, and then they push each other home. One day, one the other. So be careful who you give your money to, because a lot of them are homeless by choice, and they sit there and make good money off of you for being salty.
And I've seen them after hours, which I don't know what after hours what. During the evening, I
You
forget
hang out
which
with
one
them
was
when they get
pushing.
off
No, I drove by, and I guess they were pushing to their homeless place because that basket was full of beer. And I don't promote panhandling. I don't give to them. I don't do anything. I'll give to those Girl Scouts in front of Walmart or something, and I'll buy every candy bar for schools.
In front of a pot shop.
No, don't do that neither, but I'll buy all the candy
wish.
bars when I go out. "Oh, you want to buy a candy bar?" Cute little girl. I said, "This is for school, ain't it? This is a project. Give me one of each flavor." Man, who knows? They got 15 different flavors of candy bars, man. You know, huh?
There's
Almost asked
usually
like
a whole
four.
big old shelf on
No, of what they're selling. $4 a piece, candy bars. I said, give me one of each.
it. $10 a piece.
$4 a piece. But when there's 20 of them,
You never gave me that candy bar.
I bought every candy bar you sold.
Cookie dough.
Oh, okay, cookie dough, whatever.
You sold all
Long
kinds
as
of
it's a-
stuff for me. You did hella good on those sells. You just sold more than anybody. I had a problem giving them to people. I was like, here.
And then when they come to your big prize, they root you out. I remember that.
Yeah, I got a limo drive ride because I sold the most cookie dough
Cool.
because of that.
Whatever.
Cool.
He was cool.
And you know where I worked at when I sold all that dough?
I got an idea.
All right. Yeah, them girls loved it. All right. We're going to be closing it out because we're about done. Are we done? You got something else you want to talk about?
I'm
Something
kinda-
sexually oriented?
No.
It's,
I was looking at him when I said sexually
And then
oriented.
you fucking looked over here.
Because you said I'm
Excuse
kind of.
language.
You're kind of what?
Done.
You're kind of
Drunk.
done?
I'm kind of
No, you're not
drinking
intoxicated.
a little bit.
You're not intoxicated. You're doing
I
really
thought
good.
she was doing great.
Yeah, I did too.
I know, but I'm saying that I don't want to keep going and
Ruin it.
yeah.
All right, then put the drink down.
Well, we haven't done
But
the
I'm good.
Oh,
news.
that's it. I knew we was missing something. How about the dumbass crooks? Or
Aren't they all dumb?
dumb highlights. What is it called again?
Stupid headlines.
Stupid headlines.
What is this? The
The
what?
stupid headlines.
What the heck were you thinking
Alright,
or something? Or
Make,
what?
no, stupid headlines. Make sure Johnny's not in this before we start.
Why?
You got something to say, Johnny?
No.
Well, this is the next. See, this is the next category that I
Oh,
was going to go
damn.
What is it?
to. Interesting and bizarre facts about sex crimes.
Hey.
That sounds good.
But
What?
since he's decided
No,
to
no,
close
no,
it
no,
out,
no,
we'll just
no,
go
hey.
this, yeah.
I just thought you was folding up like you was done and I done read my last thing.
The only what could sex crime be other than it being a crime like rape? What could
I have.
I don't
I have
get-
examples.
I don't get how it
The
would
biggest
be a crime.
the biggest sex crime in the world,
No, these are things that have been on the books that are kind of
right?
stupid
But necrophilia,
compared with nowadays.
All right.
necrophiliism is the biggest sex crime in the world.
What? I mean, I guess being sad and being like, ugh.
No,
isn't that that
No.
when they die?
Yeah, when you screw
Yeah,
people.
you do that person. Yeah, being sad and being like, my girlfriend died.
oh,
I'm
God,
gonna
oh,
knock it off one
Like-
more time.
that,
I mean,
I've
no.
dated some girls that played dead.
Okay.
that must have been horrible. God, I've never fucking
They only
played
played
dead.
dead with him, and when they got out, they called me and said, "Man, Jim sucks."
They were like, I had to.
All right,
roll
what we
over
got here? Let's go. Let's go to the stupid headline. Is that what it's called again?
Good enough.
All right, I was closer than last time. Hey, I'm ready. You ready, Johnny?
I'm ready.
Johnny's ready. Jessica,
I
you
was
can-
like, okay.
She wants to hear about the sex crime.
I want some more cash.
okay. All right, while he's bringing it up, you go get something.
Cool. I'm thirsty.
And I want to let you know right now, I don't know if you noticed, but Jessica has not been late the whole show. This is her first time. She broke records.
I'm tired of myself saying my name.
Hey, she broke records. This is her third show in a row. That's a record. She hasn't been late yet. I said, yeah.
Yeah, it's not-
Okay, and we're back. We got our all-star staff. Jim,
Yeah, and you just said Jessica hasn't been late, and we're back, and she's not in her chair.
Jessica!
Oh,
Jeez. All right. All right. She didn't break the record. But she's all right. She's all right. Let's do a little misdirection over there. Okay.
All right. Dumb headlines that some stupid editor should get fired for letting get past. Let's start with our first one.
All right, I'm going to take my glasses off because I don't even want to read this shit. I wanted to hear him say it.
All right, here's the title of the article. This was in newspapers now. Females likely to test for positive for women's diseases. I'm sorry. Females are likely to test for women's diseases.
I mean, yeah, we're women. We should have their diseases, right?
Yeah, but
I mean,
they
instead
kind
of
of
men
say like
diseases.
they test women for men's diseases, but mostly you come up with women's diseases.
Yeah,
so-
makes
No,
effing
no.
sense.
Stop using the F-bomb so
I
much.
didn't
Listen.
actually say it.
Lay it out there, baby.
You said, what
Our
they
sponsors
mean,
don't care.
females likely to test for women diseases is some diseases are target women, and men don't get them very often, but they do get them. So that's what they're going with that, you know. And the headlines, like Jim said, fire that editor because that is so stupid.
Yeah, women are more likely to come up with the need for a hysterectomy or something
Yeah.
like that than men.
Or PDE, PID, what? Pelvic inflammatory disease. I wonder how many men's had that. Okay, I'm just giving an example.
All right, here's another one. Deer with big rack. Female, it turns out.
Females don't have racks.
Yeah, they do. What are you talking
Antlers.
about?
I don't have one, so it's cool.
Adlers, listen to me.
Adler? I remember her.
Antlers.
No.
Antlers?
Antlers. Yeah. Antlers. Females don't have antlers, and that's what they call racks.
Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't get that. Okay.
Okay. All right, let's see. Let's go. Policeman loses nose.
I thought you said you weren't going to read it.
That's all I can read from here.
Policeman loses nose in circumcision ceremony.
Oh my.
Johannesburg, South Africa. I thought they didn't do circumcisions down there very much.
Well,
Apparently they do.
It depends on your religion. But
They don't know how to do it.
Exactly.
Took his nose off.
that's why I stopped, because that word was real long. I didn't want to screw it up. Circumcision.
It was real
He
long,
wasn't
huh?
sure if that was the word
How,
you
well,
read.
how do you lose his nose during the circumcision?
Circumstances.
What's the circumstances for him to lose his nose in circumcision?
Video was not included.
Okay.
Okay, this
Cut it.
this is sports oriented. Tight end returns after colon surgery.
I don't think he's that tight anymore. What's up with that? Well, I don't know why they use that tight end thing, you know. And a lot of women watches football because of the tight pants and everything, and they think the tight end when the announcer's saying, "Okay, he threw the tight end," all the girls are thinking, "Oh, which one's that?" They don't
Isn't
got
that
tight
just the
ends.
receiver?
Yeah, it's the guy on the inside. The receiver's on the outside. You know that, but you know a lot more than most women. That's what I'm saying.
But he returned to the game to play after colon surgery.
As a tight.
Well, it don't say as.
No, don't say as.
I mean, I know that's the whole book.
Don't make an ass of him.
And after
Come on.
colon surgery, it was tight.
I mean, he probably didn't want to play football. I'm surprised.
Hey, you know, Teddy Bruschi had a stroke with the Patriots. The Patriots had a stroke on the field and came back that
Jeez,
year.
That's crazy.
Came back that year and won Super Bowl.
That was good.
Okay.
Who would have ever thought that this would be in the newspaper?
God.
Gay lovers find out they are brothers. Well, they can't very well have any kids, so there's no incest to worry
Does
about
it
on that
say
part.
what state?
This
wanna
is a
move there?
headline. This is a headline. They don't look nothing alike. They don't even look gay.
What does gay look to you?
I was hoping
Well,
somebody would ask me
They're
that.
both smelling their fingers.
I guess we are related.
Yeah, smell my finger.
Hold on.
I'm so tired of y'all. I'm done with this shit.
Are you done with it? All right.
Done
No,
with
no.
it.
Don't say that.
No.
You just don't like the gay lovers being brothers, huh? Okay.
She don't like us calling them out for it.
Yes, he doesn't. He's very open-minded. Yeah, I was gay at the beginning of the show. Now she's pissing me off. Yeah. I was happy as hell. Okay.
I thought the sequence just brought it out of you, huh? Like
Let's go.
Swarovski.
Let's go.
It was coming out of him
Y'all stop.
before he ever put it on. That's why he put it on.
No, I'm just
Why
happy.
you bought it.
I'm just happy to be here, hosting the Southern View and opening up American 25%. That's why I still have jeans on.
About
So
his-
there, I'm not all the way yet. All right, cow loses their job.
Yeah, with all this shutdown and everything, they weren't letting a lot of the milk manufacturers take their milk to the market, which is freaking stupid.
Yeah, they're pouring it out.
Yeah, but cows, they were dumping it out down the hills and stuff.
Jeez.
Perfectly good milk because they weren't allowed to take it to the store. And because of that, not only the people at the stores and everything have lost their jobs, but the cows lose their jobs as milk prices drop.
Oh my God, not
Who
the
gives a
cows.
shit? They don't get paid. They still eat their damn grass. Get out of here.
Yeah, but they're still alive.
Okay, well, they're still living, okay?
Their payment
Well,
is their hay.
We are
is
struggling.
delivered.
Who cares about? Who gives a shit about the cows right now? Okay,
I
I know
would
there's
take that.
That's our
areas
meat
too.
supply.
Yeah, I would go
You're
get.
struggling.
yeah.
They could give me some free milk instead of dumping it down the hill.
Let me tell you right now. She's saying we're struggling. I'm going to tell you right now.
I mean,
Listen, you know, when this is over,
Okay,
we're
we're
probably
really
going back to work. We're not in food lines. We got a nice
America
house, a big
is
yard.
struggling. America is struggling. Who gives a shit about cows struggling? But I mean, I guess I do understand it being on food.
My heart goes out to all those families that are struggling. That
yes.
have to stand in food lines to feed their family.
Yeah,
So I just want
I'm not
to
thinking
make
about a cow.
aware of people that take things for granted.
We should have gave them that free milk.
Yeah.
And little,
Yeah, they
little,
should have just
yes,
given.
and all the rest
I
of
think we
ways.
should just give stuff to people that are
Donate it to
super.
homeless shelters.
Yeah,
and stuff.
if we
They
have
sound
too
like
much,
a
Democrat to me, don't it?
do
Hey.
I sound like a Democrat?
Yeah, we should just give them free stuff.
I mean, if they're
If you're gonna
dying,
pour it out,
if we're gonna waste it,
Yeah.
no.
What I'm saying is,
Why
these
not?
stories are connected. That guy doing the breast milk cheese is fake. He was at the bottom of the hill when they poured that shit out.
Yeah, well, speaking of cheese, this article is from Miss Manners. It says, there is a proper way to cut the cheese.
And how would that be?
Silently blaming on the other person.
Well, you'd have to read the article
Yeah,
to
but
see.
hey, I'll tell you right now, the proper way to cut the cheese is silently, and she did it. So that was the dumbass crooks. No, stupid headline segment.
Bizarre facts about sex crime law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we done passed that up. Man, I'm catching up. I just want everybody to know that I received an autographed picture of Donald Trump. Not a stamp. This is a real autograph. I mean,
Hoorah.
Thanking us for this show.
yes. Donald Trump
So-
making America great again. But what did you say we need to do? What was that? Make
Hashtag make the press
Yeah.
honest
something.
again.
There you go.
Yeah.
Make the press. So hey, if you watch Trump and what he says, and then the hour later watch the news, you'll see how they turn it around. We need to get on the news. I'm serious about this. This is very important. We need to hold them accountable the way they used to be. So, anybody got anything to add to close it out?
Subscribe to watch our show. Subscribe and comment below. We'll talk to you about whatever it is you might have comment about.
Yeah, Irvin Turberville.
Do you know who that is?
No. I just remember the name. All right. Well, we had a great time on the show. And what?
All right.
Tom or something?
Well, I'm Brian Bechtel. This is Big Daddy.
Oh.
Jim. I didn't say AK. And Jessica. Okay.
All
right.
Check us out
Have
next
a great
week.
night.
Timing is everything.
You guys.
We'll see you on the flip side. Have a good one.